Women are expected to protest later today against Turkey leaving an international convention on violence.
Turkey has reached nearly 80% annual.
Turkey's sky-high inflation rate continues to climb.
Tomorrow, what will we do? Where are we headed? I don't see a way out. It seems to me that we are completely sunk. I don't think there's a solution to that.
The prices of many products I buy have increased at least 3 times. Inflation is at 70% now, they say, but we can do the maths. It's way more than 70%.
We're going through a huge economic crisis that shakes all of us, and I've had to start buying cheaper brands. But even those are getting more expensive. How can people who earn minimum wage still manage to pay their rents and make a living? They can't. The situation has become so painful for many of us. People are at their limits.
Solutions to the problems in Turkey. Pay attention. Turkey of itself, Turkey is very friendly, though it's not that open to the European Union. But Turkey of itself is a friendly nation, and the state of goodness shouldn't be determined whether or not a nation is open to the European Union. There is many nations that the European Union has given political and economical shelter to, but the resolution of these countries should stick to the fact that these nations are independent. Turkey's political climate and era will change anytime soon. The clowns, that's how God referred to the political group who are coming next. I wanted to ask why the clowns, but that knowledge was withheld. It will be available to me when I will do the future ahead for president-elect on Turkey. Turkey is friendly, and if the international committee really desire to see the freedom of expression issues solved, women's and LGBT rights issues solved, Kurdish conflict, crackdown on opposition issues solved, refugees and migrant issues solved, the international community must holster its judicial ego and seek a plot that will overturn the power of its elites. That is, the elites at the international committees. When these international committees want to savor disruptions in the nations, most of the time what they are seeking is to take advantage of the weaknesses of citizens in that nation. The virtue that censors the nation Turkey is the meaning of the name Asha. The meaning of that name being happy I am. But given the current conditions in Turkey, the citizens are not saying that, are they? This is so because a nation's virtue is what binds God to that nation. If that virtue is abused or suppressed, the beauty of national identity, national power, and national influence go through the window. Now, of all the problems in Turkey, as we saw at the beginning of the video, God has given 3 solutions to 3 problems. The problem of torture, ill treatment, and the problem of enforced disappearances. The solutions. Well, translate the frustration and pain into jail time. Most of the people that get tortured over there deserve it, no doubt. Most. And you are right to feel the anger and pain in the moment when you are dealing with such people. But being someone of uniform, more professional knowledge is expected of you when it comes to how you express that frustration and pain. I'm talking to the police, the military, and all security wings. Convert that anger and frustration into jail time. All that anger and frustration that the so-called lawbreakers and troublemakers cause you, rather than expressing it through physical aggression most of the time, translate it, transmute it, and put it into handcuffs. The more the reason for the frustration on your part, the more the reason for the jail time on their part. Now, in all these disturbances, there is those in the back, the elites. In the case of Turkey, the elites are the government ministers. Most of them thrive to make sure nature isn't preserved. There is no way someone who is paid to preserve the nature, for example, nature of agriculture, nature of tourism, nature of foreign affairs, and so on, ends up contradicting that very nature. All of it doesn't add up. Now, there is someone in People's Democratic Party, HDP, who is to come, bringing change in Turkey. That's someone to rise. This is the person who will bring change in Turkey. And there will be the woman who will contribute to the rising of this person. That person coming, rising, and effect change in Turkey. There is a woman who contributes to that. Thank you.
The Spirit speaks only when God wishes it to speak. A true prophet shall prophesy that which he shall live to see accomplished, because intimation is given by the Spirit.